Councillor Stephenson.
Thank you, thank you, Lord Mayor. I'd like to begin with a short thank you to officers of the Council, residents in my ward and indeed in Garforth and Swillington as well, and the Save Parlington Action Group for supporting elected members in the Harewood ward, Councillor Proctor, Robinson and myself, who hosted a information event on this consultation on Monday the 20th. We had a record turnout at that, and it was we were incredibly grateful for officers for supporting us in that respect. It is important that we recognise that local plans need to have the support of communities and are indeed locally led. Over the last 6 months, I believe this council has received nearly 15,000 individual responses to their various consultations, including 10,000 submissions to this last consultation alone, of which 6,000 came from one site, MX239, Parlington, in the Harewood ward. And the problem I have, among many today, is despite the scale of the responses received, the consultation closed less than 48 hours ago. We're now being asked to sign off the plan, and none of us have seen any of the responses that went into that consultation. We're being asked to make a judgment on this site allocations plan, but we haven't seen all the information before us. And Councillor Lewis mentions quite rightly that it is right now that this plan be examined by an independent inspector. I'm glad he used that phrase, an independent inspector. And, of course, that inspector will judge whether the plan is sound. But there will be a number of other sound plans put forward, I imagine, by other developers within the city. But the point being, the plan that's being judged is the plan that's been put forward by this Labour administration. And from day one, before I was elected to the council, council on this side of the chamber have been trying to support the council in their efforts. We acknowledge that things have to come forward and be considered. Well, Councillor Lewis, they have been considered by nearly 15,000 electors across the city, and they've decided they don't support the site allocations plan. And I'll be supporting a majority of those people who want this council, this ruling administration, to take stock. You've got to revise down your housing target, redraw all the housing market characteristic areas that you've put forward, that you decided to put forward, and relieve communities in the Harewood ward and across this city from the inappropriate, unnecessary and unwanted development on greenfield and greenbelt sites in this city, while urban brownfield stands undeveloped. Thank you, Lord Mayor.